Welcome. Welcome, everybody. How are you doing today? It's so very nice to have you here. What I really like about looking at relationships, work, and money in the context of presence is that the challenges that arise here or the issues that arise here give us such an immediate and direct information about where we are at in presence. So, no matter what you believe about your own experience, no matter what you think, the moment you approach relating, work, or money, that's going to show you very clearly, the tendencies that are here and where are you at in terms of resting in presence. So the patterns that arise here, the patterns of the past that I often call survival strategies, and the survival strategy is a pattern of the past that has coupled with the survival instinct in the body. So these survival strategies give us a very strong feedback, mental, physical, emotional feedback. Our physiology responds very strongly to that. It really feels as if the survival of this body was at stake. And that is why habitually, because it looks so real, habitually we follow these tendencies or these strategies rather than following the movement to rest in presence, or rather than just simply remaining at rest in presence. So relationship conflicts or any issues that arise around work and money, we can say they are based on unfinished, unmet, unresolved past. So interestingly enough, for example, when we talk about money, money is often experienced, and I really say experienced, and not just in your thoughts, not just believed, but really experienced on the level of sensation in your body. Money is often experienced as one and the same as survival of this body, as if survival of this body dependent on that. And so because of that, we can't see money for what it really is, which is an object that arises in presence. So often also the ego or the sense of I is using money as a substitute for self-worth. By the way, both ways. Look at me, I'm so great, I have so much money, or look at me, I'm so unworthy, I have so little money, right? The ego can use it both ways, or as a substitute for importance, or as a substitute for power. And all of that really stops us from seeing it for what it really is. Again, an object that arises in presence. And because of that, we repeat actions and we repeat behaviors, and that leads us to repeat the past, to reenact the past. And so over and over and over and over again, we end up in similar situations in areas of relationships, work, and money. So in this upcoming 3-week intensive, we will be looking at this in a very experiential way. We'll be looking at these issues, addressing them, and also looking at how can we truly affect a change. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing you and working with you together, and I hope to see you there.